One song you guys sing with. Hey you Vietnam, hey you Vietnam, hey you Vietnam, hey you Vietnam, hey you Pinita.
As far as climate change with the tribe, I feel like the tribe is actually the answer, the solution to a problem that we didn't have. We were actually taken away from the environment when we were the ones who were preventing global warming and all those issues that come with it because we were sustaining a healthy forest. We were stewards of the land, but we were more integrated into the land. We had all the plants that were actually growing that were helping each other, the trees, the fires. You take us out of the picture for 200 years and we've just been poisoning the planet. And so now like, well, this wasn't like this. What changed? It's like you killed the indigenous people. So for me, we weren't devastated by it. We're living in their problem and now we're their solution to it.
Nature throws at us whatever it feels like, and our people have just always accepted that.
And I think it's our job as stewards to go with that and to find the solutions also.
We know, we know, we know, we know, we know, we know.
One of the things that has been increasing is the fires.
There has been such a negative response about fire, and there's been so much devastation. But learning about how fire can be a tool and was used and kept our forests healthy.
People might look around the forest here and think, oh, what a beautiful forest. When I see it, I see it's a mess. It's not being tended. But we are supposed to tend this land, burn this land, and cry for our dead. Like those are the mandated things for our tribe. That if you do anything, burn the land. Don't forget to burn the land before you go.
We burned every year under the oak trees to destroy the insects that moved to the acorns. We also burned all the grass fields. And that would provide enough fertilizer for next year's yield to produce more. It also would help with the bulbs. We also went up into the mountains. We would start at the very top of the ridge with a whole group of warriors, and they'd start little fires. They would encourage those fires to go down the hill. And when it burns down the hill, it doesn't get out of hand.
So that was our contribution to this place, was bringing the fire, which created the healthy forest. And now that things are heating up and there's things that are changing, we're just in a worse place than we've ever been in this area. And so that's where we come in, bringing our tech knowledge back.
We know, we know, we know, we know, we know, we know, we know.
The water has changed a great deal. Our people generally ground or clean their acorns around waterways. But there's no water in those streams, in those ravines anymore. Where did the water go?
Unhealthy forest steals thousands of gallons of water a day from natural runoff and springs that should be there that aren't there anymore. There's so many variables that change the landscape for me for the river.
I'm sorry to say, the white people developed well drilling, and they did mining. The mines and the wells have lowered the water tables down. That surface water has dried up in great number of places. And our rivers are much smaller than they used to be. They were much heavier, and they would assist in bringing the fish up, the salmon, and the eels, and stuff that we harvested a great deal.
Through time, Rush Creek doesn't rush anymore. The little streams here are in dire shape. They're not running either. There's a little special place there on Shady Creek, and it's been my special place. It was my mom's special place, and my mom knows about it because Grandpa used to go there. And so this last year, there was water, more little muddy spots, no running water. It's something that's always been there. Even through the gold mining and the moving of waterways, the first thing I asked my mom was, Mom, have you ever seen Shady Creek, like not run? And she's like, never. That has never happened. And knowing the family history and the longevity of those stories, she's going to know what my grandparents knew. They know what their grandparents knew. And we have this constant of this landscape. And to have something that is consistent be inconsistent or be gone or be stopped or deeply changed in a way in such a short amount of time since my childhood was really alarming to me.
We know, we know, we know, we know, we know, we know, we know.
Our tribe comes from here and has been here for thousands of years. So much more history is passed on, and so much more memory and continuity of place. All of our center of creation is here. All of our stories are here. Those waterways are relatives to us. The dirt where our ancestors are buried around us for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. I mean, it's really literal when you think that the planet is my ancestor. I know the family used to go and get Indian potatoes or wild onions at these different places, and they had always been there, every generation, that you could count on those places. It's just something seasonally people would do. Same with the mushrooms and different medicine plants. And you go back one year and literally everything is just gone. And the deep sorrow that is felt in the tribe when that happens, like a whole resource just disappears. But this is the place where I belong and where that's where my sorrow is, because I truly feel that loss.
Going out and trying to enjoy and just looking around and seeing the devastation of people not caring and loving the land.
And so when you go out there, it actually feels like the land is hurting.
Seeing the landscape as where it stands now and where we know in our heads it should have been and should be like, for me, it's part of the historical trauma that's been passed down through the generations. And as we take our kids out and we show them this shouldn't be here, this tree shouldn't be here, this one we want to grow here, it's part of the healing process where we're healing the children, we're also healing the landscape. One can't thrive without the other.
And now having the tribe having that property back and being stewards of it, now we're in this healing phase. Here we are coming to clean it up again and make it usable and for us to go out and enjoy and someday be able to gather.
The real reason I think that we're here right now in this moment is so that we could get our family back together and be there for each other, because things are changing and we need to be together again. I just started going outside more and just raking the yard and just picking up sticks and doing a little bit more watering and trying to nurture some sort of relationship, basically. And that made me feel better.
I think the core of what we're supposed to do as humans is to take care of the earth so it can take care of us. This is all we have. This is it.
We know, we know, we know, we know, we know, we know, we know.
I absolutely love our community here. I think we're very lucky to have the people who live here to be open-minded, open-hearted, and they've stepped up, especially these last few years. So I'm very thankful for that, and that's, for me, the way of healing. We all live here now, whether it's tribal or non-tribal. We're here for the long haul, and we're learning that if we're going to be here for the long haul, what can we do to make this place better for all of us?
It's not about being right or wrong. It's about getting all of us in a cohesive bunch where we can agree and move forward together for the betterment of everybody.
So with my forestry team, it's a tribally guided forestry team. All we can do is our area, our community, our tribe, our best practices is what we're bringing back to the landscape.
Life is resiliency. And I can speak of our own tribe's experience through surviving genocide. We are all genocide survivors. We're descendants of those people who survived. And you can just see around us at any given moment, even after fire-scarred landscapes, you'll see those little flowers in the grasses start to come back. You'll start to hear the birds. Would you say that Nisenan culture lives in you, even still today?
I think it lives in all of us, all of our kids and our grannies and aunties and uncles and everybody that's left. I think it's a spirit that's not dead.
Education, I think, is essential in actually talking to youth. That's how we change the future, the trajectory. So
And I think that's beautiful because I know, like, when we go out with my grandkids, I try to show them the plants and how we prepared them and what we used them for. And so I think that's really important that we keep sharing that. And then if they see the plants there, they'll know, oh, I got to take care of this.
I wish people could love where they are and commit to where they are and feel the relationship that the planet is so ready and willing to put forth.
I think the land is happy that we're here. I do. I'm ecstatic that we're here.
And I'm just so happy that we have the land. Thank you so much.
Mom, you want to say something?
I agree with Lorena 100%.